Welcome to another episode of Tea and Champagne Podcast. My name is Lena.
Hey y'all, my name is Dee. How y'all doing?
Yes, and we have a exciting episode tonight. We have some special people here. That's because tonight we are talking about finding love later in life with Charlette and Derrick Scott. So, yes. So, we are going to get straight to this conversation. But first, we're going to do our housekeeping notes today. We are drinking something this episode.
We are. We finally got our wine
glasses back. And we are drinking Stella Rose. Is it Black? Rose Black. And it is good. It's sweet and divine. And Charlette provided this for us. So, thank you.
Yes, shout out to my auntie. You can't go wrong with Stella Rose.
Yes. And also, you guys, make sure you all have subscribed to us on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Spotify, and Apple. Sorry. Just look for Tea and Champagne Podcast, and you'll find us. So make sure you have subscribed. We want our following to get larger and better. And thank you all for still tuning in with us for 2 years. Let's see. Don't forget to send us your journal entries. I know that y'all like last week's episode with Dee's new segment, Your Journal, My Journal, where we get intimate with you all and tell us how we feeling throughout the week. Send those to teaandchampagnepod@gmail.com. And I think that's all the housekeeping notes that I have today. Again, we have our special guests with us, Charlette and Derrick Scott. They are Dee's auntie and uncle.
Yes, if y'all can't tell, that is my auntie.
That is her twin.
That is my father, little sister.
That is her twin,
Uncle Derrick.
Yes. Yes, and we are so delighted to be here with them. They hosting us in this nice space.
It is the boom boom room. We got the other boom boom room.
We in the boom boom room
now.
And then they said we got food and drinks for us. For us. So they are wonderful hosts. I can't complain
thank
about
y'all
no
for the
food.
hospitality.
Yes, thank
y'all
you.
Some good guests.
Okay. So let's get into our Black business of the week. We're gonna keep it in the family. We got Derrick's business, the presidential mobile detail. And when I pulled up, I saw that van out there. I said, okay, we promoting from the beginning.
It's official, y'all.
So his Instagram is Derrick Scott 530. And he details cars. If you want to talk more about your business, Derrick, you can.
Please.
Oh, yes. I'm the owner operator of Presidential Mobile Detail, and yes, I've been in business now going on 4.5 years. If you need your car extra cared for and detailed inside and out, please give me a call at 423-355-39, and I'll be happy to take care of it.
You go to them, baby.
I go to you.
It comes to you.
That's awesome. And y'all, it is pollen season.
Yes.
So don't act like you don't need your car wash.
You know y'all cars is yellow green.
And I know a lot of people don't have time to go to the car wash. So you got somebody to come to you. So there's no excuses. He just gave y'all his number. Use it.
So Derrick, can you tell our audience what makes your business a little bit different from other ones? I know that you are mobile, but what can you say that makes your business stand out?
Right now, I'm just black owned, and just trying to make a way for black businesses in Chattanooga, Tennessee, be able and sufficient.
And you have any special clientele that you want to tell us about?
Nah, not really, but it's I do one of the major artist cars from Chattanooga.
So you got some loyal customers, some major artists.
You don't want to tell them what it is.
Well, just
But
know
that's what's
that he
up.
is official and he has loyal customers that can validate and that are respected and, credentialed.
Yeah, and I guess you have already told us the best way to contact you, but what's the best way to schedule a service and what's the turnaround time?
Turnaround time is give me a call. Yeah, a day in ahead of advance in time that I can schedule and see what I have going on that day, and try to get a sufficient time to get your car did in a great sufficient way.
All right. Well, there you go, local Chattanooga sippers. Get your car washed today. and support another Black-owned business.
Yeah, get it washed, get it detailed. Like you came to the house the other day, and I saw it in action. He outside, he inside the car, he outside the car. He getting it looked like you was getting up into them crevices and cracks and everything. He got the vacuum. It's not just a shampoo. You actually have a vacuum that's mobile too.
Oh yeah, everything.
Okay. Well, I'm glad y'all promoted that, and we'll post the link so you guys will have access to his digital information as well.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Well, like Lena said, our episode this week is going to be discussing love later in life. As y'all may have, if y'all know me, if y'all know Charlette, if y'all know Derrick, if y'all follow any of it, if y'all follow any of us, y'all know they're married and they just recently got married. And y'all, congratulations on
showing their rings.
Thank you.
Yes.
That's so sweet.
Yes, congratulations on y'all 1 year anniversary. Y'all celebrated.
Ooh, I'm drinking to
1
that.
year.
Yeah.
Y'all leap year anniversary on March the 1st. So congratulations on taking advantage of leap year to have your wedding and making it to a whole nother year. I hope it's been blissful, and I could not be more happy, especially watching my auntie traveling and doing all the things all throughout my years and all the chapters of her experience and relationships, and to see it come into fruition to where we are today. I'm just so happy for y'all, and I'm proud of y'all.
Yes. Congratulations.
Yeah, we have a lot. I feel like we have a lot of single listeners who can appreciate seeing this perspective of a relationship, because a lot of our peers get engaged and married in their 20s and in their 30s. And so that's usually, what I'm used to seeing. So this is refreshing to see pursuit of marriage in this side of age group, because it gives us hope,
Yeah.
for those that's my age. I'm 37, I'll be 40 in a few years, and I feel at peace with that after seeing y'all get to where you are, because I'm okay with being at my age and being single, because I still have another 10, 15, 20 years to make something happen. Because if y'all don't mind, do y'all want to say how old y'all are?
52.
See?
53.
See?
Okay.
I'm 53.
See? There's so much time.
Yeah.
I say all that to say this. There's always time. There's so much time. If you in your 30s and your 40s and you trying to figure out what you about to do, and if you're going to settle down, and if that's a possibility, and you feel like the clock is ticking, it's not.
Yeah.
Just live.
Yeah.
Live and live your life and understand it's coming. Even if it's 50, 60, it's gonna come, and it's gonna be just as good, if not better. And that's what we're about to get into. So I want y'all, tell us your origin story. Yeah. Get into it. Tell us how y'all met, and tell the listeners what brought y'all together, how y'all connect.
Yeah.
How did it start off?
Talking
to Mike. Okay, I'm sorry. So actually, me and Derrick, we've known each other quite a while. We went to school together. So Brainerd, shout out to our alumni Brainerd. So we've known each other all through high school. Just always been friends. We've always just been just platonic friends. Never anything intimate or even thought about. Just when we see each other, we show each other love and we keep it moving. Eric started washing my car. I inquired about getting my car washed. He was washing a friend of mine's car, and I said, I was like, I need to get my car, keep it clean, because I was doing it myself and it was wearing on me. So I was like, let me reach out to her. She, gave me to Derrick. Called Derrick. He came, started cleaning my car. He was cleaning my car for months, and I think I kind of thought on asking him out. I was hesitant
listen up.
first. I was kind of hesitant about it, and I inquired to my friend. I said, I asked her, was Derrick dating anybody? She said, well, I don't know, but let's find out. So we did a little investigating. We did see that he was dating someone that was on his page, so I left it at that. I kind of left it alone. But she pushed me. She said, "Well, just ask him. Just ask him." It made me old. And before I could ask him, he actually was washing my car, and he asked me. He said, "Let you know." You dating anybody? And I was like, no, no. He's like, if I asked you out, would you go out with me? And I simply turned around and looked at him and I said, ask me.
I know that's right.
Yes.
Got it.
I know that's right.
And I think about a week or so later, he called and he asked me out, and we hit it out. And we didn't go anywhere special. We went to Dave and Buster's because we went on a Friday. I was tired, and I told him I said, I've had a rough week. I don't feel like putting on no heels, getting dressed up. You gonna see just me. But we've always been cool like that. And I was like, I want to throw something on and just go have some drinks, conversate. We ended up at David Buster. We sat at the bar for hours and we talked and laughed and drank, and we had a great first date. And we just hit it off.
My God, my heart.
You said it in a nutshell.
I like the fact that she said that she was thinking about shooting her shot.
Me too.
Yeah, I was thinking
Me too.
about it.
Me
So
too.
it's okay to shoot our shot.
Yes, because I struggle with that.
Oh, really?
I do. I mean, I make myself look available. That's as big as shooting a shot that I can get. Just making myself clearly. You see me making eye contact with you. That's that is your invitation. But actually asking the questions like, okay, so what's up?
What's up? Yeah.
So okay,
Yeah.
I'm glad. Yeah.
Age now, I was gonna just ask. But
Yeah.
like I said, he kind of beat me to the punch. I'm glad he did, because
It was a great time. It was a great time.
And they went to Dave and Buster's, y'all, and it was a casual setting, which is my kind of vibe and my kind of time, because you not gonna get, glam girl all the time. You might as well understand what you're gonna get all the time. Okay, so let's tap into a little bit of a different subject. So coming into y'all's new relationship before the grand proposal happened, what fears or insecurities did you bring into your new relationship? Was there any insecurities or fears from past experiences? And if there were, how did y'all address it?
First of all, you got to pray about it. Before you get in a relationship, you got to have yourself ready before you meet the person you want to be with. So it took a lot of time for me to get myself ready, to get myself able and ready for a woman that I wanted to be with for the rest of my life.
I hope the young men is out there listening.
Please.
The YNs. You gotta pray and you gotta be ready.
Yes.
Don't be inviting people into your life when you ain't ready.
Right. My fear was letting him lead, because I've been single and independent. I've always been independent, but I have been single and independent for a while before me and Derrick started dating and whatever. My thing was just kind of letting relaxing. And he asked me that, and that was one of the things that I was like, okay, let me open up a little bit more. He may be for real. Mm-hmm. He asked me the question, he said, can you be submissive? Can you just let yourself go and let me lead and be the man of the relationship? But I tell you, I said, let me think about it.
Think about it.
That's real though.
I was serious, because I knew that was one of the things that hit me at home. That hit me like, can I be?
Yeah.
Because I've been so independent and been a strong and been the one, and never nobody's ever asked me that. So that just kind of did something to me. Like, this man really cares. He wants to lead and wants to be the man of the relationship. Mm-hmm. I've never had a man to just really care, and to me that meant a lot, that he cared to even ask me, can you just relax? I got this.
Yeah.
So that meant a whole lot. So that was my struggle, and it's still a struggle. It's still a process daily. I'm getting better.
Oh yeah, you getting much better.
So many people can relate to that. Yeah. A lot of people can relate to that. I feel that 100%, because I'm used to doing everything, and I'm ready for my soft girl era though.
Everybody got a soft girl.
I'm ready for somebody else to wash my car. I guess we got Uncle D to wash my car now.
Yeah.
But somebody to call Uncle D to tell them to come and wash my car and make sure he come and be there when he do it, and I ain't got to think about it, or to take the trash out or fix my HVAC. And y'all, I'm changing my own filters. It's crazy. My little system is in my attic, so about every quarter I'm climbing up there, and every quarter I'm saying a man needs to be doing this. But okay, I digress. Let's move on.
Okay.
So do y'all think your age has helped with the stability of your relationship?
Good
Do you
question.
think, being older and, stepping into this relationship, that your age has helped with how it's flowing right now?
I think so. I think it plays a very big part because, like you said, in your younger years, I know a lot of younger people are getting married now, and and then like we didn't have this big glamorous wedding or anything. Like we in our 50s, it's too much. I don't, and kudos to whoever and do what you do. But I think us being at our age now, we're a little bit more back. We know what we want. We know what we need to do to get it. So I think our age, you're a little bit more wiser. You make better choices and decisions. And then, us, like I said, and it's still a struggle for me because, learning to have to make decisions and choices with my husband. It was a struggle. I was doing it by myself. I think age plays a very big part. You think, baby?
Absolutely. I mean, as you get older, you get wiser as the things you do in life. So when you calm down as the ages you get a lot of focus on what you need to do. So I had a lot of things that I had to go into myself to get focused on myself and see what I wanted to do in my life. So before I had to bring somebody else into my life.
So how do y'all handle, because I know it's roses and butterflies that we painting right now, but I know it's not going to be that all the time, every day, right? So how do y'all handle your conflict now as mature adults versus when you were dating and younger and experienced conflict? How are y'all approaching any adversity at y'all's age in your relationship versus when you were younger and dating?
When we was younger, we didn't talk about it. Now we talk about
Now
it.
we talk.
So instead of running around the house saying I'm not talking to you, we gonna address it and then have a solution. And if we don't, we have a solution and have a agreement come to it out of it. It's great.
Communication.
Yeah, communication is a big key. It's a big key. Yeah, and he made. I have a problem with. I'm a hollerer, so and he's not.
Okay.
He tell me, and sometimes when we get into a disagreement or argument, he's like, I tend to raise my voice, and he'll be like, let. I'm not gonna have a screaming match with you. We're gonna talk about it. And it's just his calm demeanor. And it actually my mind is saying still holler, but his demeanor in my heart and my soul is calming me. Yeah. And I'm like, okay, calm down, Charlotte. This you ain't got to everybody ain't got to hear you ain't got to be loud or talking no, but that was just something I'm still having to deal with it, but I'm so much better. I mean, I've learned to tone it down.
Yeah, that's real.
And then it's good when you have somebody have that counterpart that has that calming, and it really helps. So yeah.
Yeah, listen, self-awareness is beautiful. The fact, not everyone can admit and be self-aware to the fact that I get hyped when I get to this point, and then to admit you helped me with that.
Yeah.
Instead of, defending that that's just the way I am and this is me.
Yeah.
So, okay. Well, Lena, I'm gonna pass the mic to you, man.
Okay, we got some. I got finna get in y'all tea, okay? Nah, but in your opinion, for anyone looking for a partner, what are some non-negotiable factors that both people should agree on? So that's like non-negotiable as far as like religion, credit score, diet, your people that you keep around you. What's non-negotiable for you
Having
all?
friends of the opposite sex. Like, what do y'all?
Yeah.
What was something on the table that you had to be on the same page?
I don't think I would just talk to me if it's anything that you. I feel like if it's anything that it's in the back that's in your head that feel like that if you feel like it's something that I need to talk to her about then or I need to talk to him about then it needs to be addressed. But I don't see it. It's nothing that I can think out of the top of my head. No non-negotiables. I don't having female he has a lot of female friends. I mean, and we both a lot of people we went to school with and it don't bother me. I mean, I trust him 100%. I can't I'm too old and I can't be worrying about what's going.
Yeah.
Religion, we both are the same religion.
But what if y'all weren't? Would that have been a deal breaker? Like, what would I guess the better way of like, what are some deal breakers? It would have been some deal breakers.
We did. We talked about really
everything.
everything.
So what
was
would be a
on the
deal
table.
breaker for you? I think I asked you.
Yeah. I said smoking cigarettes.
Boom. That's a good one. That's a good one.
That's what he said.
That's a good one because that show is a deal breaker for me.
Yeah,
Deal
cigarettes
breaker.
for
exactly
sure.
what he said. He smoked cigarettes. That's exactly what it was.
So the deal breaker is you did not want someone to smoke
No.
cigarettes.
No.
Yeah, that's huge because that's a hard habit to kick.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. So what mistakes do you see young people make when they're dating? Like us, we 30 and 30 plus. Or something that you observed on the outside that you see some,
What do you see? I think being out in the street, you don't always have to be out in the street, or in a club or something. Like we do movies, we do dinner. I mean, we do intimate things. I don't think you always have to with the younger. I don't think you always got to be in a club and be seen. And I know a lot of them go out, have a good time. We may go everywhere when they're in like cigar bar or something like that. But I think just being in the club all the time just to be seen and just you ain't got to do that.
Hold your mic.
It's a new age of different. So a lot of young kids still, they like to go out and be seen. We used to like being seen years ago.
Well, yeah, we did hang in the
out.
club back then, but it just seems different now than then. But that's just something I think hanging, just being out all the time.
Do you think it's because being around all those people and people like when you in a relationship and you being in a setting where there's a whole bunch of other people that can bring stuff to y'all's relationship that you want to try to avoid, or do you think it's just developing a stronger relationship becomes more accessible in settings like a movie or a lounge?
With the younger,
with younger
people.
Yeah,
I think it's too much accessibility.
Yeah.
I think it's too much accessibility with the young when you out. Yeah. Yeah.
that's a good point.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's see. Y'all, okay. So when I got here, I asked y'all how did y'all meet, and y'all said y'all went to high school together. But if y'all could have met each other sooner,
Or made it official.
official sooner, would you or would not?
Like before Nat
Before, yeah. Like while y'all was friends, And I got another question.
I mean,
Got one more.
So you saying if we could have been together in school?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know. We never thought of each other like that.
Because I want to know how long did he have his eye on you?
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
Because I mean,
right. Spill the tea.
Y'all have been cool for a minute, but how long had he been admiring you?
And actually, we talk about that though when we got together. We talk about it. He always look at me now. And he's like, "Let you ain't have all that ass in high school." This is what he used to say. I can say that.
Yeah.
Oh.
You can say whatever.
I don't remember you having all that ass in high school. So I'm thinking, well, maybe he wasn't paying attention to me then, like he did now. I mean, we talked and we used to joke and cut up and stuff, but I just don't think he looked at me like that.
No, I didn't.
Then.
I did
But
not.
Cause he tell me that all the time. Like, damn, lit. I just don't remember all that ass. There, I have 52. This is old age spread, baby. I don't know what to say.
Another advantage to
Yes.
locking in later. Things
never
come in
know.
later.
Later,
Never
yep. And she
You
got
never
body
know.
now.
Yup.
And I've been admiring him rubbing on you all the time. They are very affectionate to one another. So he love all of
Yeah.
you for sure. For sure,
Yes,
for
embrace
sure.
that weight, ladies. Embrace
Yeah.
it.
And let's see. Do you have a favorite part of your relationship? If so, you want to share it. If not,
Our special part.
I
I
favorite part.
Our favorite. I just like our communication, our touching, and just looking forward to seeing her every day. Every day.
That's the same. It's crazy. I thrive off because when I come home, sometimes I done had a terrible day. Sometimes my days, at work or I be tired. But I come home, I look forward to him just telling me, he tells me that daily. I look forward to seeing you every day. And when he goes to bed earlier than I do. He's not a night person. I'm kind of a little bit of more of a later night. I can stay up a little later. He goes to bed, but he will wait. He literally waits on me. If I ain't in the bed by a certain, he led. Come on now. That's his time for him to cuddle. We cuddle and we lay there and we hold each other sometimes in silence. Sometimes we hold each other and we talk, we conversate. So yeah, that's my favorite part too. Was just embracing each other, just spending our little time together. Yeah, I look forward to him telling me that. Been waiting on you all day, lit.
D, we got so much to look forward to at 50.
Listen
I mean,
here.
we're going to get what we desire. This is
my
awesome.
goodness. This is so beautiful.
Yes, I'm like, I'm going to just enjoy
Listen.
this single life.
Absolutely.
And then when 50
Enjoy
get
it. It's coming.
Like,
how long were y'all dating before y'all
like.
got married, though?
2 years.
Yeah.
2
Mhm.
years.
I remember when D was like, my auntie just got married. I said, they did? She said, yeah, they just called us and said, we get married. Well, it must be true love. So,
Listen, I was so excited and I love the simplicity of it because weddings, sometimes people put more energy into the wedding ceremony
yeah.
and then the marriage.
Yeah.
All that money. And
Yeah.
then next thing you know, they're breaking up.
Yep, true.
Y'all have been like smooth sailing. That's why I was like, look, we gonna talk about this. Like, I know we want to promote all the things with presidential detail, but also like y'all giving folks so much advice and hope and realization on it's okay to communicate, it's okay to be candid, it's okay to be affectionate,
It's okay to submit.
it's okay to submit.
Yeah. I think it's good that you saying that you still learning how to submit because you've done it for a long time and you had to trust yourself to say, okay, I guess I'm gonna submit now. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I think that's great too. You got to be comfortable with yourself to let him lead. So.
Yes.
And pray about it.
And pray about it.
Come in
definitely
ready and get your mind right and just be honest with one another and balance each other out.
Yeah.
The truth will set you free.
Listen to one another, taking that defensive hat off and just actually listening to your partner and letting that work. Not everybody got to be right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Okay.
And that's one thing, Derrick, he prayed every morning. We don't leave out the house without praying. He prayed, he prays every morning. And when we first started dating, when he, I guess, felt comfortable enough to pray, and I was like, he said, Can I pray? Can I pray with you, Charlotte? I was like, yeah. Yes, let's do it. So he prayed and he got so emotional. I was like, what's wrong? He's like, because he never had that relationship or felt that comfortable in a relationship where he could pray. Felt like he could be able to pray with his significant other. I'm coming from a praying family, baby.
Yeah.
I'm all for it.
I was about to
Let's
ask, do
keep it
y'all feel
going.
like y'all's relationship brought y'all closer to God?
Yeah, we were already, but I think so because with the praying, we pray a lot. Like I said, every morning we pray, and when we feel a little overwhelmed, he tell me, he said, well, let's just pray about it. Just pray about it, and that's what we do. So now we need to get back in church. We ain't been in church like we should. I normally watch it on my phone, but we need to actually get our bodies back in there. I think a little bit more than we have been, but
that's a lot of people right now. Especially ever since COVID. Since COVID, church been digital more now than ever. So it makes it easy to fall into that habit. I'm glad y'all shared what y'all shared. It was so beautiful. I'm hoping the listeners were taking notes, mental notes, written notes, however. And if you guys have feedback, please chime in.
Yes.
Any comments, any questions y'all have, we will put their social medias on so y'all can follow up with them. If y'all want to DM them, if y'all want to show them love because this was a new stage for us. We had not had a couple on yet.
No, we haven't.
Y'all are our first couple. So this was beautiful. Derrick came to us and asked, when can we get on the podcast?
Yeah.
And I'm like, say less.
Yeah.
So I'm glad we finally got it on the books.
Yes.
This was good.
Yeah. And y'all, like, no matter age, I mean, love is there. Love is there. I mean, you just got to be patient. I say be patient, pray, and, love will find you.
Yeah.
I thought I gave up. Well, I didn't actually give up. I stopped being complacent with what was being coming to me. I stopped, and I just cut everything. And I said, you know what? Like Derrick said, I'm gonna work on me, and I'm just gonna keep it pushing, handle business. And I just said, I prayed, and God told me, just be still. Be still, and I'm gonna work it out, and he did.
We gonna rub all of this energy off. I'm gonna take all of it in. We finna manifest all the things. And I'm gonna start thinking about who all I've been friends with all these years.
I ain't friends with nobody. Nah, I'm just playing. I'm friends with people, but I ain't thinking about that right now.
Okay. So, do y'all have anything else coming up you want to highlight? Is there any events coming up you going to? Anything you want to promote? Any programs? Y'all just got any other last words?
Anything
Last words. Stay true to yourself.
Yeah.
Stay true to your family.
And give them your number one more time, just in case they didn't write it down the first
Presidential time. Mobile 423-355-3972. And we come to you.
I know like I said, we had a little quick little ceremony marriage, but we are planning on doing something really big for our official. It'll be our official anniversary, although because it was leap year, so it don't come but every 4 years, which will be 2028. So 2028. Stay tuned. We're gonna do it real big.
It's gonna be huge.
If you get an invite, then you are special.
Because that's one thing. If my family don't do anything else, they party.
We gonna party. If you were at the birthday / I didn't know engagement,
y'all.
Yeah.
Listen,
it's gonna be 10 times.
It was a whole ordeal. Not a dry in sight. The party was already litty. It was already litty, and you didn't have no idea.
I had no idea.
Oh,
I had no idea.
Listen, we get it in. So we looking forward to that. We looking forward to the reception, the true kickback. Are we setting intentions for the week?
I'm we can, but my intention is just to be patient. After hearing all of this, y'all look beautiful. It's a beautiful love story. I like the fact, I feel like I'm in this season where I'm working on myself too. And I like that I can hear another woman say that they went through this single life chilling and having a good time, enjoying themselves, not always on the scene trying to look for somebody. You was just taking care of business, living your life. And I think that's important. So I'm just gonna be patient. That's my intention for the rest of the year.
Yeah, I like that.
That's right. I like
that. I
that.
like that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start praying more. That'd be my intention, to be more intentional about saying my prayers out loud. I feel like I pray all the time in my head, but I feel like you gotta,
Manifest.
yeah, I gotta speak it, and I need to do that more. And I do that sometimes, but y'all say y'all do it every morning and every day.
Every morning, every day.
So I'm gonna be intentional about that. That's what I'm gonna do. And do y'all have anything specific y'all got that y'all want to practice in the following week, or any? Sometimes we say we're gonna be better about showing up on time for things.
I need to be better about showing up on time.
Okay, see,
I'm blessed that
y'all.
I have a job, a career that that work that I have leniency of being there, because I struggle with that.
See, it's hereditary, y'all. My auntie got it too. So when y'all trying to pick on me, it is genetic.
Oh my God.
Stop it.
Don't blame that on her. Don't blame that on her.
Because my daddy got it bad too.
We can break the generational curse.
One of the questions on the game we played at the Alley's thing, one of the games was like, who's most likely to show up late to the movies? And it was a tie between me and my dad. So I got to be better. I feel you on that. I'm working on it.
We're going to do better. We're going to do better.
But
I
you
really
got,
enjoyed
you got
this.
anything you want to close with? We're going to close it off with you.
Oh. Live life to the fullest.
There you go.
Yeah.
I like that.
Like, not one day is promised to the next. Everybody you around, everybody you love, tell them you love them every day. Because you never know.
You heard him. Well, thank y'all for coming. Love y'all.
For having us.
No problem.
Come back anytime.
Yeah.
We can definitely do a part 2.
Yeah.
This was good. We can tap into all the things because this was a lot of wisdom.
Yeah.
We appreciate y'all.
Yeah.
Thank y'all.
We love
Appreciate
y'all. Thank
Bye,
y'all for
Sipper.
watching. And that's a wrap. Yay! That was beautiful.